So NIE certificate, now I know I've done videos on this before, but hey, we're going to do an update. So this is NIE certificate there you go. How'd you get one? It's come up because I've just been and got a couple for clients and I've got a load on Monday that I need to do. So I thought I'd just update some information about the 3 ways to get an NIE certificate. I know that I've done a video before on why you need an NIE certificate, and I'm going to put a link to an article we've written at the bottom of this video, so you can read that and see why you need an NIE certificate. But how do you get one? Right, well, if you're abroad and you're, say for example, you're in the UK or wherever you are, and you need an NIE certificate and you can't get to Spain, then you need to approach the Spanish embassy. All right, so you need to approach the Spanish embassy. What we'll do as well is we'll include the embassy in the UK, in the London embassy, at the bottom of this link, so you can contact them and they will manage the registration of the NIE certificate on your behalf. What you have to do when you get an NIE certificate is you have to give them certain details. There's a form you have to fill in. The form's got an X15. There's also a tax you have to pay, which is called a Modelo 790. All right, and on the form you have to prove, you have to give an address. So that address might be in Spain if you're here, but you're non-resident. But if you've got an address here and you need an NIE certificate for a certain action here, then you have to put that address. Or if someone's doing it on your behalf, which I'm jumping forward into a little bit into what I was going to say a minute ago, then you might be able to use an address from the UK. So anyway, point 1 is if you need an NIE certificate and you can't get to Spain, you need to speak to the Spanish embassy. 2, if you're in Spain and you can go to the appointment yourself, then evidently you have the option of employing someone to do the paperwork and attending the appointment to you, because that's with you. That's what we do for a lot of our clients. Or obviously you can go yourself to the appointment. All right. The appointments have to be done at your local national police station with a foreigner's office. All right. So if you're in Granada, you can't come down to Malaga to do your NIE number. All right. That's the way it is. What about if you're in Spain, but you're on the beach having a great time and you can't be bothered to go to the appointment to get your NIE number? Well, someone can do it for you. What that means is that you have to first give that person a notarized authority. All right. Now, I don't call these power of attorneys because they're not really power of attorneys. When you give somebody a notarized authority to get your NIE, you're not giving them power of attorney. You're getting a very, very important looking document which actually just says that person can go and order a bit of paper on your behalf. All right. So to do that, I mean, to be honest, most notaries are a lot nicer than the police offices. So, and you don't actually have to stand there in queues and with everybody else and get your rate from the police. We do loads like that, and I'm going to tell you why. Because we can regularly get appointments in Malaga for NIE certificate applications, and our fiscal base is within Malaga. So we can go as representatives because we use our address as our representatives. As your representative, we use our address. And then you can put whatever address you like in it. It doesn't matter where you come from, as long as you've been to a notary, given us authorization, also a certified copy of your passport, send it to us and bang, we can get your NIE number for you. So, and it also is for the whole of Spain. So we've done NIE numbers for people in Badajoz, in Barcelona, in Tarragona, Sevilla. And the latest one was can't remember now, it's somewhere in Aragon, but anyway, so yeah, NIE numbers. If you're not in Spain, you need to go to the embassy. You get your certificate through them. 2, if you are in Spain, you can go yourself to the appointment, or evidently employ someone to go with you and assist you. Or 3, you can give somebody a notarized authorization and they can go on your behalf. Most of the time, NIE certificates take a couple of days to come through minimum. We always leave it a week before we go and do the pickup, because then we're sure that it's going to actually be there.